Welcome back, everyone, to some more of the Outer Worlds 2. Today we are continuing on with the XCon playthrough. We're pretty much getting to the point where I think for this playthrough I'm going to focus more of the main story and the side quests or anything related to our companions. At this point, I'm kind of catching up to doing a lot of the same stuff as my first playthrough. And it doesn't seem like that a lot of the side quests have that much variation to them. Some of them do, but not all of them. Oh, 1 second, my mouse is on the other screen. There we go. And now I need to jump. There we go. But I think I'm going to a little bit change course. Hopefully we're still able to level with that. We will finish up the current quests that I have right now, and then we're going to start going towards doing the main ones instead. So things like going over to the N-Ray range, going over to the factory and whatnot. Because I think that's where you see the most meaningful changes between each playthrough. And it feels like that's when I'm able to use my hack abilities and other things like that the most. So that's the plan. With that said, let me make sure we're good here and we'll go ahead and get started. We will just finish out this one, though, because it's going to be fairly quick, and we're already right here, so might as well.
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if you tried. So what are you doing in our fort?
I just happened to speak with your prisoner and think we should talk about it.
You happened to speak with my prisoner? Without my permission? Why by law would you do that? And why shouldn't I lock you up for it?
Just the way it worked out.
And pray tell, what did our Trooper Bardot have to say for herself?
Your suspect makes it sound like her chief may have died from his allergies.
What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it.
I'm not sure, but if everyone ate the same thing, it definitely is worth considering.
Ridiculous. Cuddy wasn't allergic to nothing that he ever... Oh no. Oh no. The Crabble.
Right? Crabble. So you did know he was allergic.
Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down in your head.
So you poisoned him with Crabble.
Law, no. Or at least, not on purpose. Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned Crabble stock.
Then you're the one who really killed him.
What? No. It was an accident. Nobody would have... At least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits? And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret.
I'm listening.
So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung, so it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence, which would end the investigation. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection, so I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while.
You mean one of these?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly it. Now just head over to Cuddy's corpse and make it disappear. Well, really, make it turn into a small puddle. But that's neither here nor there.
Alright, I can do that.
Thank Law. Then come back and...
Alright, let's go get him. Yeah, this one's fairly quick quest anyways. The other one, I'm not going to worry about. Ah, shoot. I need to get in there without them noticing, but I think I'm pretty sure it's one of those things where if you go through the bar, does it automatically alert them right away? It may or may not.
Sharp enough. Hostile.
It does. Whoops. They turn hostile so quick. Yo, G Money, thank you for the gift. You can climb around. Is there another way?
You ain't got clearance to
Oh, wow.
One step more and you die.
Aggressor at hand.
Okay. One of these times we'll get it. Man, this is supposed to be my stealthy character, and I feel like he's getting spotted faster than my stealth character. Oh, there's a terminal here.
You ain't got clearance to come this way.
All right, let's give it a second. I'll be patient. Come on, man. It's like the second yeah, not when he's looking at me. I mean, I would think that there's enough coverage for that. Can you cross this while crouching? Oh my god. You can. I guess it's not every day that I go through those, to be fair. And we're out. Alright, let's go tell him that it's done. Detected here. Hold on one sec. Let me see what else we have right here. Ooh. I'm gonna pick that up just for when I might need it or want it. Alright, we're good.
I've been told Chief Cuddy's corpse has gone missing. Which is a surprise to both of us, I'm sure. Thank you.
Bird
for your
travels
help.
fast.
You've saved 2 careers today and allowed us to put this whole miserable affair behind us.
It's only behind you if you pay me and let Bardo go.
Of course. Debts left unpaid decays our character and all of anti-society. And this torrid affair has come close enough to doing both already. Regardless, it's nothing but ink in the ledger now. And speaking of ledgers, Bardo is free. And here's the balance for yours. Which means we're done.
And sure, Bardo has been released. There you go.
You did it! You actually did it! I can't believe you could get it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so glad to be out of that damn cage.
Hey, not a problem. Glad I could help. Wait, actually, nothing says thank you like a tall stack of bits.
I wish I had bits for you, but I'm still in debt from this uniform, and meals, and the incarceration fee they charged me for being locked up. But I'm telling everyone what you did.
Okay. Of course. Hey, level 13. Not bad. Alright, let's get sneak up one more. And honestly, I might do sneak 2, so that way I can go lockpick and hack next time. And get both of those to 10.
You, the getting go-getter. I'm offering deals so good they're worth rolling up.
Bonnie's vault key.
And over the barbed wire it took to get here.
Not bad. How's the game so far? It's been a lot of fun.
Welcome
Outer
to
Worlds
Bonnie's
2.
Barely Above Board Battlefield Bazaar, brought to you by Auntie's Choice. We know consumers are highly discerning in how they spend their bits in an active war zone, and I really appreciate you dodging literal bullets to bring me your business. And to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime, exclusively discounted rate of 4/5 of Auntie's standard profiteering rate.
Wow, such a discount. Are you sure you'll manage to stay in business?
Only so long as you tell nobody of this amazing offer. If everybody got that deep a discount, I'd go out of business for sure. So, what will you be buying today?
Let me actually take a look. Toss ball uniform. Manta wasp. Oh, right. I forgot that we can get pets and stuff now. I'll take the advanced decryption key. Biomass grenade. Scrap. 10% slide distance while while sliding. 10% damage resistance. 10%. Oh my god. If you wear the toss ball outfit, you can slide 20% further. And you get a damage resistance while doing it. Alright, let's go stealthy. I'll take that, Bonnie. Thank you very much. Is there anything up here? Surely there's a reason you can go back here, right? Thank you. Okay, what else we got? Just clearing this place out before we go back to some of the main locations. Is this just Outer Worlds 1, but again? But again, and better. Like, miles better, in my opinion. Encrypted message. Just everything is better in the sense of story, characters, combat. Combat's probably like one of the more fluid combat systems I've played in, especially in an
Well,
RPG.
hello there, consumer. If you haven't yet, you should be sure to avail yourself of our retail opportunities downstairs. You're here for the view?
Skills, traits. Like it's a proper sequel. Like they knew what they did well in the first one, and they said, "All right, we're gonna do the same thing again, but better." What do you do up here?
Checking that the cables I patched are staying together. When that big old gun downstairs was working, it rattled the wiring in the walls, so sometimes the lines short out.
I bet it rattled a lot more than the wiring in the walls. You had to assault this place?
They bled us with constant shelling for the better part of 3 months, and it barely earned us a few dozen kilometers. Truth be told, I never thought we'd make it. Those sovereign sanctions can reach all the way across Golden Ridge. They rain shells the size of crabbles on us day and night. They made the invasion stall about 5 kilometers away and would have ground us to dust if the cannons hadn't stopped and the Protectorate retreated.
Yep, war's hell, and I don't feel like reliving it right now. Have a nice day. I think that was just like some lore conversation. I know there's another side quest down here that I could do, but I'll pick it up just because I remember this one has 2 choices. I'll pick it up and then see whether or not I want to do it or not.
Who are you? And why are you attempting to steal my utterly invaluable attention?
Yeah, what's up, Sham? I'll tell you the truth. I tried Outer Worlds 1 and I didn't like it. I probably tripled the hours on the second one. Honestly, that's kind of how I think it's been. I mean, I already have like probably twice the hours.
They are mantisaurs.
Too.
And I am far too busy to play tour guide. Now, if you'll please excuse me.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up.
No need for smiting or interrogations. I'm just a regular person passing through.
Spectacular! We haven't had a chance to do business with outsiders in an age. Welcome to Fort Endurance, Auntie's southernmost base of operations and a hub of comfort and commerce. Or at least we will be in a year or two. Oh yes, Auntie's choice may not be your first choice, but thanks to our aggressive expansionism and occupation policies, we're soon to be your only choice.
Right, sure. What do you do here?
This is where we train Auntie's first division of post-negotiation Mantisaur aggressors under Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, senior-most commander at Fort Endurance. Executive Wojciech says he is pleased to welcome a future customer into our base.
Okay. Good one. For a second, I thought you were seriously saying a Mantisaur is in charge.
Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and strong leadership. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know what your business is in our base.
Sure it would, and I'll happily give it a gurgle, gurgle, clickety-clack in return.
You may mock, but I am sincere. I can speak as easy to him as I can you on account of my graft. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
Hey, Commander. It's my professional opinion that we should back away slowly. this guy's craft is either messing with his gray matter, or he's messing with us.
No, wait. This is amazing. Ask it what number I'm thinking of.
What? It can't... It's not a mentalist.
Of course it is. You're talking without using words.
No, we're using pheromones to... It's like we can smell what each other is saying.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Let me just muster up a smell it should understand.
No, please, don't.
Why not? It can't stink any worse than the dung you're spewing.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
And you've been reminded, repeatedly, that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you.
Matt, thank you for the
I just wanted
gift.
to make it clear to our
What's
newcomer
up?
that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, designer.
Well, it seems like someone has a morale problem. Well, actually, it doesn't say leave conversation, so... Well, this is all fascinating, but I've got other things to do, literally anywhere else.
Wait! Executive Wojciech has an assignment that can only go to someone outside the chain of command. If you do it, he'll reward you handsomely.
Ugh, not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group.
Right about what?
Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to secure one of their pupas to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the lobby damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so what do you want me to do? Go get a mutated pupa?
Exactly. With it, Wojciech can raise a Zeranium-mutated Mantisaur army, which will be even more dangerous than the ones Auntie's Choice evolved from the Halcyon stock. We need you to infiltrate the mutated Mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts.
Alright, I'll see if I can't find a mutated pupa in my travels.
Look in the nest to the east. That'll have your best odds.
Feels a pull? Excuse me? Maybe. Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth. Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power.
Don't care. I'm not getting involved in your petty squabbles.
Honestly, that's probably the right position to take. Were I an outsider, I'd steer clear of this whole preposterous affair.
Okay. We're gonna go get it. It isn't that far, luckily. And then after this quest, we'll start going towards the main story ones again. I think I'm probably going to be more selective on the side quests that I take going forward, just because, I don't know, I want to see how it plays out with the different
So what's the story
choices
with you exactly?
for main
Do you
story.
stand for anything? Believe in anything beyond worshipping the rifts and stabbing things?
I do not worship the rifts, but you already know that, don't you? You are just trying to goad me. That's fine. I welcome your hostility. Enjoy it, in fact.
I'll speak plainly. Something's deeply wrong with you. If the commander wants you here, fine, I'll let it be. But I've got my eye on you.
If you really want to fight me, all you have to do is ask. I'll be happy to sharpen my blades on your bones. I even...
They're really getting along. Oh, the spider bot came out. Nice.
Medkit coming your way.
Raps, back it.
Rift weapon prime.
Dude, where did she go?
Someone call for a medic. To the rescue. Right on, out of sight and on the way. Help me end this fight on my feet.
Recharge for mayhem.
No.
I'm alive.
I'm running back for a second so that way I can get them back.
Back in business.
All right, nice. Try going around this way. What's up, Frank? Oh, that was a mine. What's up, Remy? Okay, I think this is the correct way.
My sting. Alive. Step aside. Why? It's my sting. Alive.
Here we go. The good thing about doing this quest is I'll get a lot of XP for taking out the mantisaurs on the way to the pupa. Enough damage there. Oh boy.
Rift weapon prime. Raps raring to go.
Ozza's ability regens really fast. Also, what the... The drones are stuck over my head.
Near death's not a good look, Commander. Recharge for mayhem.
Okay, not bad. I'm probably gonna need to get more ammo soon. Crashing out a little bit. I forget, does this gun have a silencer ability? No, it doesn't.
Let's get you healed. Happy to help. This rap's tingling. All charged up.
Oh boy. Oh no, I was about to use my shield.
Anyone else? Here, a medic? On my card.
Hold.
Commander's almost dead. For my life or avenge my
Crashing
death.
out again. Whew. I am almost running out of charges here too. Oh, there's a lockbox. Alright, we might be using this gun on our way out. The auto hack. Even though it's not going to be great,
Here comes the whole neighborhood.
it's my best shot.
Commander,
Recharge for mayhem! Step aside. Walk, follow the risk.
practicing some battlefield medicine.
Restore my life or avenge my...
Oh no. Oh, I gotta run. Oh, I'm running. You know what? I'm just running out of here. They're so fast. It's so crazy how much weaker you are when you don't spec your companions. The companions are so weak by themselves. It's crazy. Is this a safe spot? Gentlemen, please. It's a turret. Alright, I'm going in here. Unknown log. Now they're fighting them. I hate how much XP we just left on the table, but I mean, it's getting a little tough at times. Okay, we can go return the pupa now. I will hand it in to this guy.
You've returned. I mean, we knew you'd return. We've been waiting. Did you bring the pupa for me?
I did.
Wonderful. Now the formation of our new Mantisaur regiment can begin in earnest.
No, no, no. You really don't want to do that.
Biologist Bradford, that is quite enough of...
Listen to me. The man is a charlatan, a fraud. And if you give him the specimen, it will be forever lost to his ignorance. And while it's not unique, it is difficult to acquire. The Mantisaur doesn't want it, nor could it ask him for it. Wentworth only knows it was there because I made the mistake of telling him it was almost a certainty. If you give it to him, it will be wasted. If you give it to me, the science I will perform will fuel biological weapon advancements currently only dreamed of.
Bradford, I am the commander of this base, and you will...
You are nothing but a bottom-ranked trooper who has lied his way to power. But your tongue betrays your grift.
That is enough. Me and the Mantisaur are one. Whether I speak or it speaks, it's all the same voice. And right now, we are both contemplating some frontline service for you. I will take the pupa now, if you please.
Whatever the truth may be, you are clearly in charge here, so take it.
Finally, Wojciech can begin breeding our new Mantisaur army.
Who could have seen that coming?
It was just gonna eat it.
What have you done? You stupid bug! You've ruined everything!
Mantisaurs, eyes up, troops!
Oh!
A mess of the bastards are coming from the east.
Did they follow those folks back from that nest?
Oh, okay. Oh boy.
Unregulated marketplace.
I have some Let's get you healed. To the rescue. Sight unseen. Someone call for a medic.
I really wish companions could res other companions.
This is what happens when you put a giant insect in charge of product development.
Oh, reckless leadership. Okay, so this one I might actually take this time. Your leadership techniques leave a bit to be desired. With your companions often finding themselves in harm's way, you're no longer able to revive your companions in combat. Isn't there... Wait, there was another leadership one, though. Yeah, there's a third-person mode. You're no longer able to revive your companions in combat, but whenever one does go down, the other companion will get a boost. They are fully healed and immediately fill their companion ability meter. I'm taking it.
Anyone left for us to file a complaint to?
I need to start using the shield more in combat, too. I keep forgetting about that. Do you have to play with companions? You don't have to, no. You can release them or just leave them back at the ship for story reasons and stuff if you don't want to.
Battlefield Bazaar, brought to you by Auntie's Choice.
I would suggest it because they can help a lot. And a lot of them have connections to some of the characters you meet throughout the story, but if you really don't want to, you don't have to. Surprised they don't have any charges here, but I guess they're not an auto dock. Got my junk there. Need to get more of these. Short rounds, we've got plenty. I'm going to get some heavy rounds because I know we're going to need those down the line. Shock rods. All right, that should help a lot. What don't you like? Trying to think of anything. Off the top of my head, at least. I'm gonna go hand in this quest and then these two. Really quickly. I know I had something before. There was something that I was like, not my favorite, but oh, I mean, I wish there was a way you could respec, especially for your companions. Even if you couldn't respec for yourself, I wish there was a way you could respec it for your companions, because some of their abilities can be very hit or miss. Alright, so the bounty's handed in. We can hand in this quest for the dock, too.
Thanks to you, our automechanical doctor has been dispensing medication and setting broken limbs with tireless efficiency. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you. Now,
nice.
Will there be anything else?
Yes, there was something further.
How can I be of service?
Let me see what you have for
Since
sale.
you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge, but my prices are fair.
Fair enough. Heals, whoa. Pinnacle perfume. Heals 702 health over duration. Toxicity is only 60. For 5 seconds? Well, that seems pretty good. I hate trying to travel around the Dorado. Too many mountains and one-way systems. Yeah, it is one of those places that can be a bit of an annoyance. Tell the abbot how things went over. Yeah, we'll finish this one then, since we're right here.
Have you beheld that new rifle up at the monastery?
Administrator Agarwal tells me you played a pivotal role in persuading the refugees to abandon their petition to move into the exclusion zone. Well done. Anything I can do to assist you?
Is this your first playthrough? No, this is actually my second one. First one was a professor with high speech and leadership. This one has been ex-con with high hack, lockpicking, and sneak. About the things I was working on.
Yes, what have you discovered?
And I'm kind of making the opposite choices that I did in the first one. Or at least trying to do different ones. I went to the Outpost opportunity and smoothed things over with Auntie's choice.
Oh, you've lessened the load on my mind considerably. And you have the Order's gratitude. Any other updates?
Never mind, I'll be back. Okay. Yeah, we bribed the guy.
The meaning of life is numeric, and we are the keepers of the equation.
The biggest thing I'm struggling with right now for this, hold on, so which one do we want to go to first? I can either go to the N-ray range or I can go to that one. Okay, I'm gonna go to the factory first. Right, because Victor's over there. Yeah, we'll go to the factory. At this point, though, I am going to try to focus more on... Because I know which quests are kind of impactful, or at least had an impact at the end when things wrapped up. So instead of doing a lot of the more, like, fetch questy or, like, less impactful side quests, I'm going to start focusing just the main story and companion quests. And instead of exploring the entire map, too. Yeah, the high hack and lockpick is really good for getting access and information to places, but the thing that I'm struggling with now is honestly more of the combat aspect. Because I just don't have, like, I have a gun that's good against any type of machines. If I'm running up against any of the auto mechanicals, I can hack them. And they're not an issue. They start shooting each other easy. Anybody that's flesh, though, or human, or monsters, are becoming a bit more of an issue because I don't have perks or abilities to kind of make myself overpowered. Like, I was super strong in my first playthrough with leadership because it makes your companions' abilities regen super fast and it makes them do more damage. Like, there's just, they were clearing the place. Everywhere we would go, they would clear it. And now, unfortunately, that's not really the case anymore.
Contrivance malfunction, laboratory mishap, and/or miscellaneous unspeakable dangers. Please call again at a more convenient time.
Oh, right. This is... Wait, is this where...
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
I have a writ of investigatory inquiry from the Abbot Newall. Open up.
Wait, you have a writ? From the Abbot? We don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Maytanier. Am I to understand you have orders from the Abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Okay.
Yes, right over here.
I remember this
You're
place,
not
but I
getting
also
down below?
don't
So,
fully.
The abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further.
Whoa, relax,
Don't
relax.
do something you'll regret.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
Yeah, she's cool. Wait, we have Dumb? A sparkly man with an exciting hair said I'm supposed to be here.
Ah, all right. I suppose we must solve each calculation with the numbers at our disposal. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
What in the void is going on here?
The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
If you didn't do it, then who did it?
We have a working hypothesis about who is responsible. The initial evidence looks rather conclusive, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
Sounds like the perpetrator has you cornered, actually.
Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
Think I have enough to go on? I'll be on my way.
I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
All right. I remember this this one too. Forgot how soon we get this person.
Consider finding
anything else over?
If you seek conversation.
Ooh.
Something down there? What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate?
I don't have Charlotte in this time. Factor cleared me.
Forgive me. All this business with the lockdown puts one on edge.
Is this where the cargo pod used in the attack was launched? Can you tell me what happened?
Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The Zeranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it.
Summarize it for me.
A transport pod full of Zeranium was fired from here, at Outpost Opportunity. It subsequently exploded in spectacular fashion.
Who could have done it?
A low-ranking scientician. Been here for years. Presumably, she's below in operations. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay.
The Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best.
Down we go. I'll be interested to see how this works with hacking. See, this is kind of one of the reasons why I want to do more of the main story, because I remember a lot of the places here, if you had access to the doors or the rooms, especially later on in the game, there's so much more that opens up.
Wait, is this being broadcast? I have no idea how this is.
that works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something? I demand your unconditional surrender at... Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
All right.
What's her name took over?
Can we talk to him?
Things have been a mite haywire.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
Wait, what? Where am I now? Exactly?
Ah, ill-timed levity. How droll. Let's not waste precious time now. The abbot must be eager for news of the explosion's causation. Namely, initiate Alva, a low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
Jay, thank you for the gift. Duly noted. Now stand aside. I'll take it from here.
But I haven't even told you the worst part. How Alva took control. The subsequent, albeit strangely indirect, obloquy and vituperation. The lives lost.
Sounds guilty enough to me. I'll deal with her.
How fortuitous we all are you happened by. We could certainly use a heavily armed anomalous outlier at this very moment to stop that rogue before she strikes again. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Very well. Wait, quick. Get to her office. Oh, we can't use her computer. Unless it turns on now. Detected. I'll take that. Is it worth getting? I think so. I think if you like RPGs, you'll have a good time with this. Maybe even a great time. Buy the bypass shunts. I'm gonna buy these. Those. Compared to one, it's everything that one did well but better.
Now this is important. Would you describe the Varachni's
What's up, Cole?
as slavering when it attacks?
Yeah, it's been great.
Of course she's hiding something. You think those two exemplars just hell wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Alright, let's go in. No observation this time. I can wait. Wait, what is this one? High security access card. We'll be able to get this later. But I'll use this. Nice. Get all those to 10. Another perk here. I think I'm gonna finally go for one of these stealth ones. If you're crouched when an NPC starts investigating, you gain camouflage for a short duration. Yeah, I'm gonna go ghost. Oh. I'll take that. My ADHD has me lost and distracted by everything. Same. I usually go around and try to search as much as I can before I do the objective, but you know, sometimes I get a little bit more distracted than that.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who
All
is
right.
it there's
Let's have a chat.
You're what?
Alva.
A maverick for hire. Oh, no, I can see it
Quote,
now.
Alva.
Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend. Ah, an Auntie's Choice grafted soldier. You poor dear. And someone else. Glorious dawn, I take it. Sensational look, dear. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Proctor Svoboda said I should kill you.
Since you haven't, I do hope you've reconsidered. Or that you find her single-minded belief I'm to blame here as equally mystifying as I do. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
I heard you killed those 2 guards.
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. It was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing.
Oh, well that answers everything. No further questions.
I'm quite pleased to have persuaded you. Now, if only I had some way of convincing the others. Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you, and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'll take a look. Not promising anything, though.
All right, fair enough. Understood. Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against
Very well.
odds.
Ah, the good old Alva. Such a great initiate. Yes, Alva. Grab these. Lick paper, apply expertise. Oh, wait. There we go. Apply expertise. The record shows that Initiate Alpha launched the payload at Outpost Opportunity, but your practice eye identifies nearby chemicals commonly used in forging documents. There we go. Now we're starting to see the payoff of the background. And if I remember correctly, it only gets better.
Patrol's back, I hear.
Don't see Auntie's being too dissuaded by
Our Earth Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's Choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
You two seem, well, Are you trying to convince her to come out?
Not presently, though the Proctor believes that my purpose here. Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
All right, let's move on.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear?
I discovered signs that the launch records coordinates have been tampered with.
Well, I'd certainly hoped they'd exonerate me, but somehow I'm unsurprised they bear signs of falsification. Believe I'm starting to see a pattern. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
That still doesn't tell us who's responsible. You think it might be Sabota?
Someone may be
Sabobla?
pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Can we prove that the launch was altered?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
That's all. I'll get going.
All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Okay. I thought that was a mural for a second. Let's make our way over there. Might be able to get inside this one right away. It's been great, Shadow. Enough where I start a second playthrough right away. Okay, we need the high security access for that one.
Most bureaucrats I've met are fairly worthless, but Svoboda seems to have perfected the art of being an ineffectual slackwit.
I'm curious how the companions will develop with an ex-con this time around. All right, it's these guys. This area is nice. Yeah, this one's pretty good. This one's one of the cooler ones. You're kidding. I missed. Oh, God. I'm finding Brawny and Lucky useful. Yeah, those are definitely the two that I feel like I see so often, especially Brawny for doors that are like jammed. Alright, good there. Let me in. I think there's another way. Yep, there we go.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors?
Yeah, I have a few questions.
Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely.
The central processing, if I wanted to reroute the launch coordinates, I'd do that here, yes?
Strange question, but yes. All commands pass through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually.
Did you examine the exposed wiring? What do you think happened here?
Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations. Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush, or both.
Where were you around the time of the attack on Outpost Opportunity?
I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, I rushed here to check my terminal. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside.
You were doing advanced equations in your cot, huh?
Yes, I find it extremely self-gratifying. Did you want to come by and check my calculations? Hey, why are you smirking like that? Stop laughing!
What do you know about Initiate Alva?
Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Let you be on your way. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Let's see if we can check the wiring back here. The wiring is reminiscent of how Initiate Alva took control of the doors in the operations office. Ooh. Whew. Hey, what's up, Jessica? Yeah, it's been a good time. Oh, that could have been bad. There. There's not really. I'm in the second, on the second planet at the moment. I don't think there's any like specific chapters in a way. What is that one? Operation.
Factor's been in there.
Oh, right.
Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution.
I like that Alva. Granted, she's most likely lying through her teeth, but at least she's interesting.
Honestly, I might bring just Aza and her. Or
Yes,
Marisol.
suppose you'll do. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow vending has gone completely haywire. Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort.
I'm already headed that way, sure.
Oh. Well, I might have kept the item in question then. No matter. It should guarantee you remain motivated to see it through. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours.
All right, you got yourself a specialist. Or a reasonable stand-in.
Tremendous. Why, this day may average toward the positive yet.
May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
Yeah, we're on Dorado at the moment. Let me take that. And that. Through here.
Pick me up. I'd do it for you.
Look closer. Alright, let me grab vent the uranium. Still finishing up. Yeah, that's the one you'll head to next on Eden. That's where we walked in at. Problem solved.
You're back. I see. Uranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it.
How long do you think the game is? My first playthrough took me 52 hours with completing all of the side quests I came across. All the ones that I found and completing the faction quests and stuff that I picked up, I completed. But I think if you follow just like maybe the main story and companion quests, it might be like 25 or something like that. But I that's kind of what I'm going to start doing now with this playthrough. Maybe you can help me with some answers then.
With the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries.
Am I correct in assuming the leak occurred right after the attack on Outpost Opportunity?
Now that you mention it, yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, then my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay.
Do you happen to know anything about Initiate Alva?
Not much. Keeps to herself mostly. Or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here.
Did you see anyone lurking about here before or after the leak occurred?
You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory.
Best be on my way.
I am greatly grateful you were helpful and effective. Farewell. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations. Can't miss it. Unless you do. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display.
All right, cool. Let's go through here. Nice. A high access security card. The first planet took me 7 or 8. Yep. Yeah, it takes a decent amount. But I mean, there's a lot to see and do. What is this? Personal assessment. Alva. Leelander. I haven't really listened to the radios a whole lot. Every once in a while, I mean, like when you walk into a room and it's playing, sometimes I will. But I kind of like the ambiance music too. I like the radios a lot. Yeah, I saw some people mentioning them. Order station and Auntie's Choice one.
Always account for standard deviation.
Oh, hello,
All right,
dear.
here we are.
Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Someone rerouted the launch coordinates and pushed processing setting past tolerances.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
You seem like you've drawn a conclusion. Actually, let me say, she doesn't seem capable of all this engineering.
I wholeheartedly agree, but her incompetence hardly absolves her. I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party, so I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Yes! Now this is definitely taking a turn more to my liking.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
The evidence didn't prove she was guilty, and you clearly aren't telling us everything.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufacturing button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a
Marisol.
story to scare novice scientists.
No.
Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
The Endpoint? Wish I had a cool code name.
If you want one, you gotta earn it. Start rescuing sprats out of trees. Or maybe finish the important conversations you start.
Wait, how long have you been here undercover?
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
She's right. Time to make a decision.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
I say we force the Proctor to reveal who she's working with or without your help.
I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
Wait, really?
Not that I was relishing the idea, but you provided other options. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
Yes,
What's
let's.
this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it.
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
I really have no idea who's to blame here, but Marisol seems pretty handy to have around.
I appreciate your practicality. Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
Well, that's that. Any thoughts what to do next?
Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Well, you sure cut them. That was breathtaking and hilarious. Ah, what artistry, what subterfuge, what aim.
Destroyed her just like that.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium
Abbott.
repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something.
Yep.
Take a look.
Uncover further info. Wait, is this gonna initiate? Oh. Unless?
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors. The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme.
Yeah, I'm pursuing the head of the conspiracy, Augustine DeVries.
Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here.
You all right? Can't tell if well, actually, I guess you can't stay here. Any idea what's next for you?
I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
Let's do it. Help someone like you with mysterious unfinished business? How could I say no?
Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Yeah, Inez, get back to the incognito.
Supposing that means no joyrides and no scratching the paint? I can manage that. Until later, Commander.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
So am I.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
Didn't keep me from doing your job for you, though, eh?
I can't completely argue with that. I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
No problem. Okay, cool. Time to get to the N-ray range. Last time I did the opposite. I did the N-ray range first, and then I came back to the factory. And I just remembered when I came back to the factory, there was technically a room or a broadcast that went out. So I'm assuming now it's gonna happen at the factory instead. Since I'm doing it in the opposite order, which makes sense. Alright, we need to cross the water here. All right, this is one of the... Let's see if she says anything about this spot. Another entry. Is that another? Is that an explosive mine on your back? It is. Actually, it is. So the way this armor that I'm wearing right now works is, depending on my hack skill, which is one of my priorities, there's a chance that what is it? Taking damage has a chance based on your hack skill to release a spider mine from your armor. And then also, being knocked out drops a number of grenades based on explosive skill around you, which I have none right now, but it's pretty good for that. Gain increased healing from your medical inhaler, increasing with your hack skill. You may also hack auto docks to regen. It gets rid of some of these. Yeah, most of these we won't need. One sec. Okay. The bucket helmet is amazing. It is. I do love that one. Alright, I needed to upgrade Marisol here. Occasionally tosses small portable capacitors near you. Walking over them automatically activates them, restoring gadget energy. Attacking them causes them to explode, dealing shock damage in an area around them. Analyzes an enemy in the combat, marking them. While active, your attacks against the target apply effects depending on the location of their body. I'm pretty sure that was good last time. Your attacks against targets affected by Marisol's companion ability restore gadget energy. Now affects an area around the target, applying it to all... Yeah. Dispersed gear. That's going to be the way to go. Alright, not bad. Okay, cool. Just had to check something.
Emitting mostly blue and invisible ultraviolet light.
Initiate Carrington. Audio log entry 10.
Oh, right. Yeah, they walked up on this guy. He was supposed to just watch that side. And the cultists came up behind him and got him. Alright, here we are. I'm surprised. There's a part coming up here that was pretty interesting, and I thought we were going to see more of it throughout the game, but I'm kind of glad we didn't, because it would have been an annoyance.
This will be glorious. Hope my enthusiasm doesn't get the better of me. Those traitors need to suffer.
Oh.
Weapon ready, come in. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Nice. Yeah, this might be the go-to party now. The two assassins. Alright, that'll take us inside. We're gonna have to go that way in a second.
Damn it all. The door's sealed. We'll need to find another way in.
Yep, I'm going in over here. We've been trying to reach you about your ship's extended warranty.
Now, this is just
oh no.
sloppy. If I wasn't already here to kill all these traitorous fools, I'd be forced to use one or two as an example to the rest.
Ooh.
We can hear those wriggly little grub fingers of yours. Bring them close so we can chop them off.
Stop your silliness, fool! The only ones losing body parts around here today are you and your traitorous friends.
All right, yeah, we'll have to come back in here once we get the equipment. I remember my first time I accidentally killed this person when I wasn't supposed to.
136 cubed divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then you multiply by, is it 30 or, oh, hello.
Look at the state of this poor fool. They just left her bleeding out? Exsanguination is an art. Where's the precision, the pride in their work? This is just embarrassing.
There's a cultist behind you. Wait, surely she isn't with you.
The sooner you answer my questions, the sooner she and I can both be gone.
Fine. Just please keep her away from me.
You're hurt pretty bad. I've got her trauma kit. Keep still for a second.
Architect's mercy, thank you. It is so much easier to be polite when I needn't fear all of my bones sliding out of my body.
Do you know where Victor Clemens is? I need to find him.
Oh, dear Archivist Clemens has been so strange lately. So distant, so agitated. And not his normal agitation, mind you. This is something different. Much worse.
I need you to focus. Where is he?
He's deeper in the facility, working on something he deemed to be of the utmost importance. Either he is still below, continuing said work, or he is quite dead. And with all those cultists gallivanting about, I don't fancy his odds.
Please, with the way my so-called brethren are comporting themselves, he's more likely to die of boredom. If I was in charge here, all of you'd be dead. He soon will be.
Yes. I'm sure you'll kill them quite well.
You need to focus and tell me what's going on here. Did the cultists do all this?
The crazed cultists, people like your friend here, have been sowing destruction throughout the range for days. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient.
How'd this all happen?
These cultists broke in from above and immediately set about damaging what they could. I don't know the specifics, just that they can't be seen through normal means.
Their actions are inexcusable. Science allows us to unveil the wonder of the rifts. We do not disrespect it. Now, is there any science around here we can use to find and kill them?
It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We've an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate.
And how exactly does that work?
The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals and the N-rays
Space
given off by all
Cthulhu.
living beings. Visible or not, the cultists still give off N-rays. It was stored nearby. But with the damage to the facility, you'll likely need to use the maintenance vent on the wall there behind the screen to get anywhere near it.
Right, okay. All this is fascinating, but it sounds like I've got some work to do.
I appreciate your aid. I'm going to wait here and try to prevent my wounds from reopening.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Acquire the N-ray scanner. Oh my god, her health is down to 5. Where was the...
Where are you going? Our task here is yet
Whoa,
unfinished.
we're not leaving.
We're still traitorous swine drawing breath. I suppose you know what you are doing, but we'll need to return eventually to finish this lot off.
We're not going. We'll come back later. Wait, where was it? There it is. Oh, right. There's another opening. I forgot. Okay. I remember getting lost the first time around, too. I think there's another opening. Yeah. Right here. How do we get in there? Oh, there we go.
There's the N-ray scanning device the scientist was talking about.
We got it. And now this is where it gets interesting because... And this is what I was talking about earlier. I'm surprised that they didn't have more invisible enemies throughout the game, but I'm also happy because that would have been a pain. Although it is a cool concept at first. Okay, we gotta do this puzzle here. Oops.
That should do it. Let's get on with the killing.
you've opened the way forward. Very good work.
Combatant installed.
Where's the look? It's a fight. Great asset. On whom exactly? Navigating the threat. Torpification in progress. Recharge grenade! Negative. Recharge incomplete. Step aside. Wine. This makes thing. Alive.
You leave at once.
Wait, I skipped out on talking to him through here last time. I went around.
You there. You must leave. Is that a cultist with you?
Don't worry. I'm not like these idiots running around here haplessly. If I was here to kill you, it would be no random thing. You'd know it. Are we here to kill this guy, Commander?
We might be. Yo, what's up, Charles? Hope you're doing well, man. What kind of run are you doing? Ex-con with high hack and high lockpick. I mean... No, we just need to know how he factors into DeVries' plan. You should talk, Victor.
You're here to stop me. But if I'm stopped, the consequences will be exponential. Oh, I don't expect people like you or Augustine to understand. My work is humane and must be finished. All else is secondary. You must remove yourself from the range. I don't want your blood on my hands, but I will spill it if you force me.
Oh. You're worried about killing me? You've got a funny idea of how this is going to go.
I'm disinclined for any of us to die, whatever the reasoning. That is why I must complete my work uninterrupted. I beg you, leave immediately. Remain, and you will assuredly suffer a violent demise.
Neutralize Victor. Charles, thank you for the gift there. All right, I have to loot their bodies. I have to see that. All right, let's keep going around. That door keeps opening and closing. Beautiful. I'll take that.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work.
Oh.
This is exactly why I push you so. Your moral justifications for delaying your delivery are misguided. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come in 1 minute or 3? If you seek to be humane in your duties, fine. So long as I get the explosives in time. But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. Collateral damage was always inevitable, Victor. You knew this. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your risk of being caught becomes. If that happens, you know what must be done. But I should remind you that such a failure will result in vastly more suffering for all parties involved. We need those explosives now, Victor. Let's finish this.
From the Abbot, too. Okay.
Hostile in proximity. Who has isolated you from my hand? How dare you hamper my ascension with your distantness?
I forgot I go camouflage now after getting a kill. In stealth. Which is really nice. Like, that's going to make a big difference for once we get one of my favorite rifles or shotguns.
Enemy spotted. It's a back and scan.
Grab all this. I go take out this person. Pry open. Oh yeah, I do remember that weapon. I can't loot them? This thing is regenning so fast.
In his corrugated metal. Aggressor at hand. Closing in.
Oh, oh, oh.
Check your scope. Weapon prime.
Yeesh, that ability is good.
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scienticians. Oh, thank you very, very much for dealing with those cult... it seems you missed one.
What? Where? I thought we dispatched with all of those traitors, charlatans.
Stop messing with him, Ozma. Or actually, you know what? Just don't give her a reason to gut you and you'll be fine.
I can see it would be best for me to tactically overlook your comrade. Very well. I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, I may have evaded being trapped here. Oh, I shouldn't have had to worry. Damn that Victor and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife. That he would be untouched by the ensuing pandemonium.
What happened with Victor's experiment?
Pardon my excitement. It's been an eventful day. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing a procedure utilizing processed N-rays. When those cultists flooded the range, they damaged the N-ray canisters. In the ensuing chaos, Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cultists were killed, but many more still live, moving unseen through the range.
Sounds like bad luck to me. That's what made the cultists invisible, and maybe I need some processed N-rays.
There's no such thing as invisibility. The cultists are out of phase. Also, I strongly recommend against exposing yourself to processed N-rays. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past experiments, those that haven't are experiencing accelerated organ liquefaction. But if you're not attached to the solid state of your organs, I suppose it might be nice to be less visible for a few hours.
Requires psychopath? Yeah, there's so many that require psychopath. It sometime eventually, not going to be like anytime soon, but eventually I would love to do a psychopath run. Because that shows up more, I feel like almost the most often. That's all I wanted. Try not to get killed on the way out.
Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I ever wanted. I shall.
Alright. Yeah, we don't need, like, all the info. But I'll take what we can get. Another terminal. Nothing there. I feel like this is one of those things where, like, during my first playthrough, I feel like every single terminal I went to had some sort of, you need hack 4 to be able to access the information. But now, like, every terminal I go to, not everyone has it. It's like barely any. Need to pull this cable. Oh, wait. All right, we got mines. Oh God. Wait, what happened? Oh, it's just like full on you died. I got stuck here a few times during my first playthrough. Oh, this is the room why. Yeah, this is the one I actually got stuck on. Oh, shit. Ouch. Hold. Here it is. Ouch. What did that hack? Oh, it hacked the opening down here. I know there's one more. That's the tricky one. Right when you think you've gone through all the traps, there's one right there. All right. Well, let's see how this plays out, because this played out very different from my first one.
I never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must understand. But now, all that I wanted is cast to the wind. There is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die.
Hold on 1 second before we say anything. Okay. Now we can do it. I mean, I have to use the ex-con. Brains like yours make bad crooks. Always so preoccupied with planning and morality.
Don't try to distract me! If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them an instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the Order shall find its way to truth.
Couldn't you have killed yourself before I walked all the way here?
The time for talk ends forever!
Oh god! Well... Alright, sorry, you didn't really complete anything. That was abrupt. It barely hurt me, too. We leveled up, though. I mean, there's that. What the... Alright, I'm going lockpick it and hack again. Yeah, in my first one, with high speech, I was able to convince him to back down. I wasn't expecting him to just do it like that, but we'll leave it as is. Marisol collects and recycles your shock rods, plasma cells, and biomass ammo, giving you a small chance to recover when used. Auto mechanicals have a small chance to provide additional crafting materials. I'll actually take the ammo, especially since I'm using some of those. Disabling mines gives you crafting materials, increased damage dealt by your stealth attacks while she's in the party. Oh, that's perfect. Well, Victor is dealt with. Oh, this is where the broadcast is going to be.
Loyalists,
Yep.
it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery. But the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Seer Wiley isn't very good at this whole seer business, is he? Nice of him to just hand us the code like that. We should remember to mock him for that as he bleeds out.
Alright. That is done. There's another hatch up here. That's why this room felt very odd. And radiated. Oh, right. Travel through the N-ray range has left you... Hold on one sec. Did we lose connection? It might have just broke for a second. Left you fundamentally changed. Whenever you take damage, there's a 5% chance you become camouflaged automatically, but take an additional 5% of your max health as N-ray damage. Invisible to enemies and deal bonus damage. Cooldown 30 seconds. I might take it. I'm gonna take it.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them.
Hierarch?
The leader of a cell. In this case, that would be Ziegler. And extinguishing him is obviously our next priority. They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our communication devices. I saw one of them earlier. We should go see what information it will yield to us. I'll mark your map with its location.
Sounds good. Let's go. All right, we're out of here. I think. Hold on, let me check one more time. Let me check with this person.
I appreciate your help. Dying makes it so difficult to see the results of your theses.
Hold on to that thought. Okay. Let's get back to the Golden Ridge. And I think now we just need to go back to the Abbot. Oh, there's a target we can take out too. A bounty. Yeah, I think we'll go do that and then go back to the Abbot. But before we do that, I'm going to grab a drink real fast. I should have grabbed it before, but that's okay. All right, give me 1 minute and we'll be good.
Look sharp! It's a fight!
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Go for torpification. Weapon prime. Combatant scanned. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Standing by to stupefy. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Near death, not a good look, Commander.
What happened? We must have just started getting attacked. You should collect all the flaws. See, that's where the psychopath playthrough would come into play. Because there's a flaw for accepting all flaws. And there's also a flaw for gathering or stealing everything that you see and all that. So there is a play to that. They're on our side now.
Target analyzed. Taking the fight out of them, locking them down.
Sheesh. Now this is what I needed. Man, I just needed the correct party.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Standing by to stupefy. Target analyzed.
Oh,
Lay
she's
down
down.
fire. Mitigating the threat. There be none. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Almost.
Back and scan. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Whew.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Purification in progress. Mitigating the threat. Combatant scan.
There it is. Now that wasn't too bad there. That was pretty good. Way better than before. And collect the bounty. But yeah, like a psychopath serial killer run, because you can actually get a, once you get psychopath, then you can get serial killer. But I feel like you would need to do like high guns, maybe explosives. Probably explosives would make sense. All right, we're good here. Oh, wait. Oh, we have to go back and get the Glorious Dawn device. Shoot. I remember running into or like missing this the first time too. Accidentally. Yeah, because it's like right in front of us. Oh, right, it's in the corner of this one room.
This is it, the Dawn's communication device. Let's see what I can find on it. Not much, but there are a few encrypted messages from Ziegler reporting on a rift in Paradise Island he was sent to study. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence.
Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways.
Let's go.
I'm right behind you, but not in a threatening way.
What about the locked up scythe? I don't think I can get to that one, unfortunately. I think you need... The door's barred shut. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to use it either way, to be honest. I would just sell it. I think it's... Unless... Alright, fine. I'll take a look. I don't think I'll be able to get it. Unless, I guess maybe if it was like a stealth item, I would potentially use it. Oh, well, there we go. We got the toss ball card while I was at it. Barred shot. Yeah, you need science, melee, or observation to get it. I think for a psychopath run, I would probably do guns, melee, and explosives. That probably would make the most sense. Anything that's just killing. Or the ability. Unbar and open, unbar and open. Oh, it's a good thing I came back through here too. I forgot about this. Oh my gosh. That was worth it in itself. By the way, chat, thank you all for the likes so far, wherever you are watching. We got all episodes of my first playthrough up on YouTube, and this is the second one. My goal is to continue this for the next, like, 2 days, and then probably into the weekend. And then next week we have Rue Valley dropping, which is kind of like a Disco Elysium type RPG where a guy's stuck in a time loop. It's going to be something a little different than what I've previously played on the channel, but I'm just saying screw it. We're going to check it out and see how it is. Turn that in. No local bounties. Nice. What's the new game called that's like this? It's called Rue Valley.
Think of the cost if our predictions had not been heeded.
Oh.
Can you believe we almost moved into the exclusion zone?
Dude, that's crazy.
Right.
They knew something bad would happen.
Yeah, the order pegged all wrong.
I do recall the order warning about something like that happening. Albeit
It's
indirect.
It's like the same style, but it's a guy that's stuck. He's going to therapy and he's stuck in a time loop at a motel, like in the middle of nowhere. There was a demo for it, which is really cool. So I'm excited to try out the full one. All good there. Are they on this planet? No, they're off planet. Okay. Yeah, they're all off planet quests. Cool.
Grand Architect, First in it, Agent. Oh, thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer, Seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift.
Then I better get up there and do something about it instead of wasting time here.
Before you leave, there's more you should know. While you were conducting your investigation, I was able to piece together the conspirators' main target, the peace talks. Representatives of Auntie's choice in the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that.
Anything else? I'm getting an itchy trigger finger.
Yes. Regardless of their current actions, those people up there are still members of the Order. My colleagues and friends. Please remember that. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Farewell. Input the code.
I assure you these traitors haven't factored us into their equations. Ready to be the whole...
Oh, I'm ready. I am ready. Playing this really has made me want to do like a... I really want to do a playthrough of BioShock again. Oh, I completely missed this body last time. What the hell? Wait, where's their head? BioShock, and I've never finished any of the Dishonored games. And I feel like today I would love them.
Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted for everything. He'll know you're coming.
Void it all. I told him he wasn't going to make it. Is Roger always... Hey, body's not even cold yet. Show a little respect.
Whoops.
Sir Wiley said I wasn't on his list. He must have predicted I wouldn't fight back. I don't understand. Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something?
Of course the abbot's not going to do anything, but I will. Kinetic beam caster.
That's all bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
Most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution.
Okay. What do we have here? Energy deflectors. Take those. I forget, does this gun... Okay, it is a barrel add-on. I still want to get a silenced. Well, I keep forgetting that we are going to eventually get one soon. Ooh, that could be kind of good. Small plasma charge. Silences shots and increases sneak damage. I'll try this one.
Nice of Sir Wiley to leave us this night light.
Try going down here.
Shoot. Normal threshold.
Disintegrated.
It's a fight. It's a fight.
I was gonna say it's healing them. Oh wait, they had one of those. I know what they had.
Threat assessment confirmed.
Memory scanner should show how to rise. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
The amount that we stun them now is, oh, so good. There's one of the mine bots. Anchor hold. This is gonna be interesting. I didn't bring Marisol with me last time here.
Grand Architect's perspiring brow. If you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time, scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent. Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative. Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist. I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites, be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
Hello, is this thing on?
It is, and I'd thank you not to interrupt until I finished my thought. Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
In my opinion, war is bad.
Care to elaborate?
No.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
I'm in a hurry, but I might be persuaded to help for the right price.
The search for answers to life's important questions often yields powerful rewards. Who knows? Something learned here may later prove the difference between life and death.
And if that's not enough, we still have some order arms and armaments from a recent demonstration we gave. You'd be welcome to one or the other.
What's stopping you from going and getting the materials yourself?
Lack of a door, for starters. You're currently standing outside of an anchor hold. My colleague and I have chosen to permanently enclose ourselves within this cell to lead a life of concentrated purpose. As anchorites of the Order, it is our duty to postulate on the universe's perplexities for the benefit of observers. In this way, we advance the plan through empirical knowledge.
But how do you go to the bathroom with everyone watching?
How indeed? Can a person's physical excretions exist in two states at once? Certainly worth considering. We have privacy curtains. It's less trouble than you're making it out to be.
Back to the matter at hand. I've decided to help you. What do you need?
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important. And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
I'll be back once I visit the scriptorium.
Much appreciated. We'll present our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
Okay. Is there a body here that, like, I'm missing? Alright, that one should be pretty easy. If it's in here. There it is. I kind of remember which room that's in too. Bathroom note.
Another one. Damn it. I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting, but...
Necessary voltage. Weapon prime. Torpificator is charged. That's just plain. Whoever wired this up should be expelled from the Order. Have a fix on their weaknesses.
I'm perfected.
Hey, there we go. Redirect power to the attached courtyard. No match for your knowledge of electrical systems. You hear a door power open somewhere in the courtyard nearby. No puzzle solving here. Sure get more of this ammo. Oh, that's the bathhouse. Is there more? It's this one. 2,700? Sure. We'll make it back. Alright, so this door is open now.
Those who do not follow the plan will be terminated.
What?
Moving up to...
All on the rift.
I know this ain't.
This area is pretty brutal. It's like Anakin and the younglings. Pretty much. How did you spot me? I don't understand. But instead it's a bunch of students. Well, grown.
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs I made when I was a child.
Eliminate the target.
Oh, you can charge this thing. Oh my god. I forgot.
Well, this is quite modest. Very simple and austere.
Messages. Find a workaround. Regrets. Complaints. Matters of governance. Level 16. Not bad. All right, let's see what we got. Let's do sneak. Actually, I'm gonna keep doing it this route, so that way I can do sneak 2 times next level. Another perk though. Light steps walking over traps and mines will never set them off. Pretty good. Might actually pick that up. Manual reset. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. It's pretty good. Never have to worry about those anymore. Oh, I didn't realize you could actually open this up. There's a card there. You check weapons again. Silenced plasma pistol. This stealth multiplier is crazy.
By their instructor, of course. Bishop Bassar has...
Okay. We need to go back over there. Unless if it was down that... Oh, shoot. Hold on. There's Bart. Oh, okay. It was that way. Because you got to cross through here and then...
stamped onto a test of
Now we can go across to the other room. Oh, right. We have to do the puzzle. Ooh. If I want to do the puzzle, that is. Let me check this. Reduce ammo cost. Armor. Oh, right. We have the dead man's jacket still. %20 of incoming damage to the players split and applied to companions instead. I think I'm going to try that. Still don't have enough. I want that cloak driver so bad. Armor. I need the rift. Oh, the rift residue. Oh, we'll get plenty of that soon. Soon enough.
The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
Maybe there's a way I can hack it.
I know a stall tactic when I see one. Calls on you, though, dear.
I don't know, but I'll figure something out. What's up, Tony?
He's lost his wits. Kept going on about his puzzle in the research room upstairs. That must be where he hid the key. Hurry!
Be the scriptorium Anchoress, Brun, and Chow mentioned earlier. Should we fetch them their texts? Facilitate their malfunctional behavior further?
Something like that. Listen, I never said the ex-con was a hero. Though I do feel bad about that. Locate only real numbers. I remember this one's right here. Okay. There's one. We might have to go to the other side anyways. Yeah, I think if I want to do this, I have to go to the other side anyways. Don't worry, I'm coming back.
Normally, I'd suggest picking the lock on that safe, but it looks to be rigged to that ridiculous puzzle up above.
Wait, what's safe? Oh, this safe.
Yes.
Enemy spotted.
Grenade outbound.
Target analyzed. Lay down. Locking them down. Torpification in progress.
Man, they take so many status effects, it's crazy. Yeah, I think I found my party for the rest of this playthrough. Well, besides when we do companion stuff.
Torpificator at ready status. Revive me so I can kill them. Taking the fight out of them. They're benumbed. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Back to scan. Loading anew.
Who needs to die?
We're good. Okay, the book's in there. Try dropping down here. Decode cipher. Contact me as soon as possible. As soon as you have the location, not before. If discovered, then secure the monastery by any means possible. DeVries. Ooh. Yeah, so far a lot of the, I mean, a lot of that stuff has just been like additional information. Gotta be another way in. I remember getting in there, but I just don't remember how. Oh, there's the opening. Must be through here. Yep. Got the books. Go hand the books in. Wait, I'm getting lost. Oh, wait. I know how to get there. Betray your values. I mean, what values? The next convict. Any more, at least. Grab that. I'm definitely taking the longest way possible.
Claim that all things happen for a reason.
Wait. Okay. Give me 1 second here, chat. Just need to do something real quick, and then we will hand this in and continue. BRB. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. Hey, what's up, Toxic? Yeah, I think so. I had to check a few things.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for?
Hand this in. Yes, I have it for you right here.
Wonderful. Please deposit the titles in that drawer there, and we will review it forthwith.
You got it. Submit.
Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares. You too, huh?
So, who's right?
Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
What kind of crazy circular logic is that? I swear you two are just like to argue.
No, you're right. Our theses have become somewhat muddled. What conclusion would you draw then?
Brun gets it now. Going to war sometimes in active defense.
Interesting. Unless I'm mistaken, you advocated just the opposite at the start. It seems each of us has evolved our positions. Given your stance, you'll be wanting a weapon rather than armor, I'm sure. You can retrieve it from the same drawer where you deposited our research materials. We appreciate your time.
Nice. I will take that. Alright, and we are good to keep going now. Confront the seer, save the hostages. Let us go confront the seer.
I mean a hostile combatant. Look sharp.
Oh.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Amplificator installed. In a minute. Mitigating the threat, locking them down. Not yet. Hold on.
Ouch.
Recharge for mayhem. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Back and stand.
Nice. That actually worked out pretty good. Oh, but my plans. My perfect, orderly plans. Oh no, my equations are off balance now. Pretty much. You can't trust the math. Never trust math. Probably when I get up here, it's going to tell me I need to go back around. Unless if I have a way in. Ring the bells.
Aggressor in hand. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Adversary vulnerable.
You're just not a good look, Commander.
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby. Standing by to stupefy.
Ouch. Almost out of his ammo. Oh. Oh no.
Not feasible in my current state.
A lot.
Oh boy, they're both down. This ain't looking too great. Hold on, let me make sure this is still good, because one of my things just broke. Yeah, my chat system's like broken. Bruh. Oh boy. When in doubt, grenades out. Sheesh. Alright, we are good. Okay, we can go back over here. Let's go get
If
them.
we go any further, the hostages will die, and we won't get to revel in their final moments.
Oh, that's fine.
I wish I could have seen the sheer
Oh,
panic
no,
on
we
their
lose.
faces in their last moments. Must have been exquisite. I wager they never felt so alive.
We lose. Oh yeah, it's 4-1-4. We lose reputation back there. But honestly, that whatever. Lockpick the access podium. Oh, there's also one for ex-convict for that. The Oracle. I remember using this one for a while. I forget what it's good at, but I'll check in a second here. Pick up some more grenades. What's the one? Do they have small plasma? Oh. I think last time I bought the... Oh, shoot. Last time I bought the large plasma, not the small plasma. Whoops. My bad. I was gonna say, why did I was confused why I was so low on ammo for a little bit there. Okay. Get rid of some of these. There's the sawed-off machine gun they gave me. Scope tracks nearest targets and locks on, curving any fire bullets to hit its mark. So what if we do the Oracle? Oh, I don't have any mods for it. I was thinking maybe if I did a silencer. Could be kind of cool. All right, I think we're good. Let's get in there.
You, already.
Confront Seer
You were supposed
Wiley.
to take at least twice as long to deal with the hostages. Is there anything more grating than a guest who arrives earlier than expected?
Trying to have me killed doesn't exactly speak to your qualities as a host either.
I only regret my fellow conspirators are not as capable as myself. Or we both could have been spared this unpleasant meeting. Hold a moment. According to the math, in no universe is it possible for you to have solved my puzzle and saved the hostages in such a short duration.
Did you really think I'd fall for such an obvious stall tactic?
You mean you ignored them entirely? But that would mean... No. You're an Earth Directorate agent. Such callousness, it's outside the scope of your heroic index.
Your first mistake was thinking I gave a shit about the Earth Directorate. I don't.
Architect, preserve me. This wasn't supposed to happen. The hostages were intended to delay you, not actually die. And this, after you already slaughtered Clemens and Svoboda. Void it all. Do you even know what you've done? Victor's explosives would have minimized casualties on both sides. No. No matter. Augustine already has the coordinates for the peace talks. I will simply have to deal with you before transmitting the rest of the station's security protocols.
Oh, so it's Augustine, is it? I didn't realize you two were close.
I trust you're not implying something untoward between us. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. DeVries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you?
exactly?
Let Marisol work.
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The end point. No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
Marisol's right. Even the abbot no longer has faith in you.
What in the architect's computational summary are you on about?
Ah, forget about it. Let's just fight.
I predicted you'd say that.
Look sharp. It's a fight.
I probably could have convinced him to give up.
With this rejuvenation device at my disposal, you'll never do me harm. Attempting to destroy the objective, I will attend to you personally.
Back and scan.
Wait, can I hack this thing? This reminds me of the observatory in Mafia 2, oddly enough.
This is not in my predictions. Whoever is left, kill this outlier.
Oh no. Let's try that again. Ah, shit. We have to go through all of the conversation again, don't we? Oh no, we're good.
Fortification in progress. Mitigating the threat.
I was
This might sting. A lot.
Man, it's these snipers that hurt so much.
Avenge my death. In case you haven't noticed, I'm firing down here.
Grenade in proximity.
Old grenades. Man, that was a toss.
You're immediately moving in.
Whew. Oh my god. Alright, we got him. Obliterated. Gluttony. Food, food, food. Healing from food and drink. Combat movement speed. Nah. I'm gonna reject that one. There's one of my mines. I did see one of the mines actually go out during combat, and I think it was they blew up that guy, which was pretty good.
I have grown worried. I have not received
I don't know if I can
word
loot
from
his
Archivist
body.
Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. What is this? Have you lost sight of our mission? Our end goal? Or has your void-damned arrogance blinded you entirely? This greater tranquility substation nonsense. If all you have to show for your supposed expertise is the location of the peace talks, then I suppose we'll just have to prepare ourselves for the bloody fight ahead. It was going to be hard enough without Clemens' explosives. And now, without those codes, we'll have dragoons to contend with as well. Consider this an order to proceed with our contingency plan. I don't care what you have to do, but ensuring our survival and the success of this mission is all that matters now.
Copy peace talks data to cartridge. Security lockdown.
I have grown worried.
Any other?
I fear this
I think that's
bodes
it.
ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back
I can't
that control.
do it again. Okay, there we go. Wait, I don't think I can loot his body. No. I mean, I don't remember what he actually had. Get rid of all that. Yeah, we might kind of be screwed there. Alright, well, we hit the next level. 2 more sneak. Keep everything equal here. How is the bonuses now? Or 20% sneak attack damage. 12% evasion chance. And 60% damage to auto mechanicals. Alright, cool.
We off to the peace talks then? We'll need your ship unless you intend to walk. To space.
We're gonna make our way out of here. It's gonna be interesting when we get back to the Abbot and check in with him. But give me 1 second. Just need to grab this, and then we should be good. We save there. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Good there. You know what? Since I'm here and we might start using this, I'm going to grab that.
Who doesn't appreciate a good orrery? Worthless people, that's who.
Agent, over here. It seems the situation here has been resolved, but I don't see Seer Wiley. Were you able to secure his safety?
I did what I came here to do. That's all you need to know.
I won't trouble you to provide more details then. But please allow me to thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery from these conspirators. Without your intervention, I fear this could have been a far greater tragedy. Now, at least, we stand some hope of mitigating the divisiveness in Golden Ridge. You are welcome to collect the experimental weapon back inside the observatory, the Oracle. It was Landon's design. Only seems fitting you take it. May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
All right. We are good to get out of here. 1 sec, just checking this. Okay, cool. Let's get moving. Again, thank you all for the likes so far, wherever you are watching. We got all episodes up on YouTube. Everything that I play always is available there. The entire first playthrough is up, and now we're making good progress here, I'd say, for the second one. We'll probably have a lot of check-ins when we get to the ship again. Actually, check. I think there's a bunch of mods here. Yeah, there we go. I want to spend everything, but Holy recipes.
The grand plan is the predetermined order to the entire...
Okay, I think we're good here then. Back to the incognito. Niles wants to do a check-in.
Discussing strategy, Commander.
Maybe do another save here.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
If we ain't keen on courting complete chaos, we'll need a plan. A solid one.
Bullet could solve a lot of problems. Provided we can reach DeVries before she enacts her plan to kill the delegates.
I'm playing the Rude Valley demo right now. Thank you for talking about this game. I can't wait for it. It's like one of those where I was really interested in it by the end of the demo. And, I mean, it comes out on Monday, I think, or Tuesday, the 11th. So one of those days. Tuesday. So it's like the next game that I'm looking forward to. Glad you found it. That's awesome. She only beat us before because she took us by surprise. This time we have the advantage.
Can't wait to see the look on her face. From my sights, specifically.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised, in the absence of Victor, status deceased, and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Some of the station's security automechanicals may also be operable and may attack both your team and hers, Commander.
We'll go nice and slow, avoid setting off any traps.
Or, and this is just a suggestion, we turn the traps against anyone who tries to stop us, huh?
Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of her own phantoms?
Ooh. I'll think about it.
I'm not asking. I'm telling. You've got to let me have this, Commander.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
Okay. Niles wanted to have a chat.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have.
Yeah, he was a mess.
I don't envy anyone in the Order's janitorial sciences. They're gonna have a hell of a time scraping him off the walls. And the floors. And the ceiling. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right?
I've always been a sucker for a confident woman, so who can say?
You should have met her before Horizon Point. She was really something. It's just... I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into.
Well, you certainly dodged a bullet.
Yeah, but the shrapnel of her plot got me anyway. DeVries always was good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. She'd have known I had my heart set on being a hero. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest.
Don't worry about DeVries. We'll deal with her when the time comes.
Oh, I'm not worried. Didn't mean to give you that impression, Commander. That business with Victor just had me cogitating on the past. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Unless there was something else you needed.
No, I think we're good. Anybody else? Inez? Uh-oh. Are you gonna scold me for not saving the hostages?
Ain't never gonna justify the deaths of innocents. Never.
I knew it.
I just hope you think getting to Wiley in time and stopping him from sending that intel to DeVries was worth it. Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this.
What
but
is
it's
that
my fault in the
noise?
crosshairs. If something happens to our delegate, I don't know how I'd live with myself. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me.
I'll consider it.
That's all I ask. If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So let's not fail, huh?
Talk later. I think it's something in here. Any mods for the Oracle now? The tracing unit was always really good. Scope tracks nearby targets and locks on, curving any bullets fired to its mark. Weak spot hits mark your target, making them priority to your companions and increasing the damage they take. I need to get that for my emergency stop. Yeah, that would be pretty good. I think I'm gonna put it on here. Valerie mod kit. What is this? Eyepiece. Menacing mask. Melee weapons deal 10% of your sneak attack damage and it's okay. The Lonesome Ranger. While in combat and not attacking, gain 33 damage every 2 seconds until your next attack. Fence dome. Valerie's mod kit. Okay. Alright, let me just see if anybody else has anything.
Commander, if you've a moment, I wish to note my reservations regarding the Order member we seem to have brought into our fold.
Reservations are noted. Let's move on.
Very well. Just remember that we may or may not be able to trust her. Speak freely.
Never mind.
We going to kill Hierarch Ziegler soon? My knife hand's getting itchy.
Oh, right. We'll talk later. Yeah, we probably should go do that.
I suppose on the plus side, DeVries didn't get what she was after. Cold comfort for those hostages, though. May all
Talk
our
more.
travail...
It was great. This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you. And look me up if, or should I say when, you become an agent.
All right, let's go back to Eden.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
All right, take these two with me. All right, so we need to go that way. This is where it's going to be interesting because I haven't explored as much as I did in my first playthrough. So a lot of these locations we go to for the companion quests, I'll probably have to manually travel to, but that's okay because it'll just make me keep exploring.
Unfriendly company nearby.
I almost missed them.
Still charging.
Asa, why are you still alive? There's obviously been some ghastly mistake here I'm failing to understand. Have you not heard the latest revelation? What am I saying? Of course you haven't. If you had, you'd know you were marked for death and you'd have killed yourself and saved us all the trouble. Glad we were able to clarify all of that. Well?
Well, what?
This idiot obviously thinks I will just kill myself on his say-so. Ziegler, what's got into your brain pan? You used to be a dedicated member of the Dawn. How could you think there was a legitimate kill order on me?
You were revealed as a betrayer through the sanctified channel. How can you disobey a revelation from on high, when you yourself exhorted us constantly to never do such?
You make a compelling point. But then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it.
I couldn't agree more. Let's kill this guy.
Taking the fight out of them, locking them down. Which weapon try? Patience. Still recharging. This might sting. Alive. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
As much as I enjoyed killing Zeke,
proceeding to attack.
We'll have to wait until all of his traitorous cell has been dealt with.
Oh, let's deal with the rest of them.
Back and scan. Standing by to stupefy. We have been numbed. Mitigating the threat.
I can't believe what Hierarch Ziegler was saying. How could there be an official kill order out on me? The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty.
What are you gonna do now?
I have no idea. If I go anywhere near one of our encampments, I'll be forced to kill members who believe they're following orders. Of course, any member of the Dawn who turns on me without thinking is asking for death, but this could still make solving this even more difficult. Don't worry. I'll stay on as part of your crew until I get this all figured. It's given me an impressive amount of opportunities for killing, and all the killing helps me think.
All right, let's go.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Oh, there's another ripped anomaly over here. All right, back to the ship again. One sec. Does she have any follow-up? There she is.
I must admit to being highly vexed by this kill order situation. It should be impossible for someone to infiltrate our communication systems, especially when it comes to faking a high-level communique. And the fact that they also somehow have our codes can only mean that one of our members has been compromised.
Do you regret killing those Dawn members? They thought they were following orders.
Of course not. What a ridiculous question. You think that I'm like you, but I'm no longer bound by social restraints or pedestrian things like regret. So were I even to imply I felt remorse, that I wish I'd perhaps approached this with a more logical bent and not slaughtered these loyal Dawn members, it would mean nothing.
All right, let's move on then. Sounds good. Okay, chat. Well, we are actually going to go ahead and chill right here. Next time, we will go into the next main story mission and then see where things go. But we made some good progress again, so appreciate all the likes. Thank you for the new followers and subs. Every episode so far is already up on YouTube. Again, if you want to watch this or any other playthroughs I do, they're always available there, which is Casas Plays on every platform. And I think that's it. So I might be back later today late. If I'm not on late tonight, then I'll be back tomorrow morning. Same as today, around 7 a.m. Eastern, maybe a little earlier. But that's it. Have a good one. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one.